welcome back. Part 3. So, the ferro rod has now been stabilised in terms of hardwood, laminated in terms of the G10, put together, assembled, the lanyard tube is in, the mosaic pin is inlaid, the holes drilled and the ferro rod is down. When I did the hole, I put a little 2mm hole at the bottom just to stop it plunging, and now I've got a high quality 3M masking tape on the end of the ferro rod. I've done a few more here to get in the swing of things whilst I'm on the lathe, and I've got, if I get round to that, but anyway, it's in the pocket. So what I'm going to do first is remove some material, because eventually that's going to be around, so the additional stock on those two sides there aren't needed, so I might as well use a belt grinder like that, and it's less impact as the thing's spinning round. When I've got that square, I'm going to decorner it. Okay, I'll just bring the camera in and show you how to get on with that. Okay, so what I've done is I've got the running centre, this thing freewheels, as close to the middle of it as I possibly can. That's done up really tight with a chuck. This is driven, this is idling, so as that dries this will spin, but it's holding it. If I didn't have this end on here, you could end up with all sorts of orbiting things going on, so it's vaguely stable. By undoing that, I can turn a wheel up this end here, and that drives the centre in to try and hold it in place, and then I've locked it off. This post in itself is locked with a lever at the back, and this tool rest I've adjusted so that when you turn the work before you start the machine, you check that this is not smashing into that. Now you want a little bit of a gap so I can get in a little closer. Something like that. I'm not hitting the chuck, I'm not hitting the workpiece. Sometimes bowl turners have really off scent and they've sort of sanded it off to get it close so it's not too juddery. But as the thing turns that first time, you want to make sure that it's free and not going to hit. Just start it off, make sure it's fine, and up and running, there it goes. So you do need a mask. It's quite a relaxing task. And then using wood turning chisels, and these are carbide edges, and I'm just ever so gently making it sharp. What I'm going to do now is, because I've got into about where the centre fillet is going to be finished off to, I want to do some infiltrant, so some super glue, and just allow that to soak into the U in the middle, because that needs to be strong. So I'm going to let that turn there, and again here. Something like that. just to speed up the drying. A little bit of that. Come back in about 15 minutes, let it cure. Right. Welcome back. So, that now gets overnight in there. So that is either boiled linseed, or I use Danish oil, which is based on tung oil. So I'll just wipe that off. You get a clue as to what it'll look like once it's done. Thanks for joining me. That's a look into making a ferro rod. I hope rather like that. That should be a match to that. Oh, 3 days.